Hello everybody, and today I will be reviewing Season 1 of Arcane. Now let me read you the plot of Episode 1. Orphan sisters Vi and Powder bring trouble to Sun's underground streets in the wake of a heist in posh Piltover. Now here's what I didn't like in Episode 1. I don't think we've been introduced to some of the characters very well. Like, I didn't even know the name of the guy with the goggles. I think it just assumes you know all these characters from League of Legends, but I've never played League of Legends at all in my life, so I don't know these characters. So at the start of the episode where they were going to that building, they were like, oh, we're gonna be in so much trouble with Vander, and I was like, who is Vander? Now here are the good things of this episode. First of all, let me say something that I'm probably gonna repeat a lot of times in this episode. The animation is amazing. Like, I know it wasn't hand-drawn or anything, but it still looks great. Probably one of the best animated shows out there right now. I also like all the characters so far. I really liked the first episode. While I didn't have anything story-based that blew me away, I still think the characters and the animation is what kept it from being a regular old show. Now on to Episode 2. Now here's the plot for Episode 2. Idealistic inventor Jace attempts to harness magic through science, despite his mentor's warning. Criminal Kingpin Silco tests a powerful substance. Now here's what I didn't like about Episode 2 of Arcane. Well, the underground story didn't really progress at all. Well, up to the last minute. Also, you know that clip at the very start of the episode? About, like, these two characters? Well, I had no idea who those characters were until at least 10 minutes into the episode. But that's probably just me not catching on. Now here's what I did like. The Jace story is pretty cool so far. I don't think it's as good as the underground story, but at least they're done setting up the two big stories of the season, I think. And that ending was... Now I can't wait till Episode 3. Overall, I really liked Episode 2 too. 2-2. Now here is the plot for Episode 3. An epic showdown between old rivals results in a fateful moment for Zahn. Jace and Victor risk it all for the research. Holy crap, that was good. Just when I was having doubts of this show, it proved me wrong. Oh my god, you have to watch the show. I don't even care. Watch it. Watch this show. The episode's starting clip was the villain being drowned by Vander, so I guess they have a little bit of chemistry between them. Also, I'm not really interested in the Jace Victor story anymore, since the underground story just took it away today, and... Wow. I know Powder is just a kid, but you're told to stay back, and then you go, and you end up killing all your friends, your family, and you're still mad for Vi hitting you. Like, come on! Come on, come on, come on. Also, I guess Violet is Vi's real name. Come on, man. Vander was my favorite character. I absolutely love this episode. 100% the best episode so far, and we're only 1/3 through the show. Now here's the plot for Episode 4 of Arcane. With Piltover prospering from their tech, Jace and Victor weigh their next move. A familiar face re-emerges from Zahn to wreak havoc. Oh god. Powder's insane now. She's insane and old now. Also, I hate Powder now. I hate her. She sucks. I hate her. 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 I really like Jace in this episode. He's just a nice character. I guess this blue hair girl is the story now, and she is... Woo! 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 Also, Vi only shows up at the end, in jail. So, I guess we'll see in the next episode what that's about. And like I mentioned with Powder, they're all grown up now. They've gotten older. Time has passed. Also, this episode was different because it's more about Jace and Victor than the underground, so yeah, it's different. And Powder is a villain. Or should I say, Jinx? Actually, the main villain is even fed up with her at this point. See, I'm not the only one that hates her. Also, this episode made me like the Jace story a lot more than I did before. This episode is good. Not the best, but good. Let me read you the plot for Episode 5 of Arcane. Rogue enforcer Caitlyn tours the Undercity along with Vi to track down Silco. Jace puts a target on his back trying to root out Piltover corruption. This episode was lovey-dovey. That's all I can say about it. It was just a lot of lovey-dovey stuff. That blue hair girl's getting into it. Jace getting into it. This episode is not holding back. Even Jinx and the frickin' villain Silco looked at each other pretty intensely in that water scene. That's what I'm calling it. Also, I guess Imagine Dragons is canon in Arcane. I think that was Imagine Dragons. Well, Vi got bailed out by that blue hair police girl. I don't know the name of her. Actually, I now know the name of her. But when I was writing these notes down, it was before I knew her name. Caitlyn. Also, Victor is dying! I probably should have suspected something there. Really should have. Also, Jace is not really a likable character anymore. They really changed that a lot. He's a counselor now, too. This episode is good. I don't even know where they're going with the frickin' Jace story anymore. Also, Victor may be coming to an end soon. The only reason why they have those relationships in there is money. It's pretty obvious. It's for money. They just want people to ship them more. It's pretty obvious. Why? Why? But either way, on to the next episode. Now let me read you the plot for episode 6. An eager protege undermines his mentor on the council as a magical tech rapidly evolves. With authorities in pursuit, Jinx must face her past. Let's go! Vi and Jinx are finally reunited for 1 minute. 1 minute. That's all. Also, I like Victor more than Jace now. Victor's cool. Also, I don't know the name of him, but you know that animal thing? Like the 200-year-old animal? Creature thing? Well, he gets voted to retire in this episode. Someone tell me his name. Not much to say about this episode. Oh yeah, Vi was kidnapped. Yeah, that happened. This episode was good, which is pretty average for this show. My god, this show has changed so much from episode 1. Oh yeah, there's also this, police chief guy who's being threatened by Silco. I didn't really care about it that much. On to the next episode. Arc 3. Now let me read you the plot for episode 7 of Arcane. Caitlyn and Vi meet an ally in Zaun's streets and head to the frenzied battle with a common foe. Victor makes a dire decision. Well, you know that Echo kid? You know, that little kid from the first few episodes? Well, he's back and he's old. I mean, when I say old, I mean he's 15 now. Also, they did this really cool animation style for a couple scenes. It's really cool. The animation was already good, but that is just... woo! It's really good. Also, I still hate Jinx. I hate her so much. She sucks. I hate her. She's stupid. I hate her. Echo is a pretty good character, too. I like him. I like Echo. Victor takes that purple juice. I don't know what the purple juice is. I think it's just bad and makes you strong and stuff. Jinx thinks Vi is working with the enforcers, but she just misunderstands, and it's really annoying. God, I hate Jinx. This episode was really good. On to the next episode. Let me read you the plot for episode 8. Disowned Hare, Mel, and her visiting mother trade combat tactics. Caitlyn and Vi forge an unlikely alliance. Jinx undergoes a startling change. Whew. Echo is still alive. I thought he died in the last episode. Also, he's with that retired 200-year-old animal guy. Still don't know the name of him. The Victor story is getting really intense now. What the hell, bro? What just happened? Jinx is mad at blue hair girl. I mean, Caitlyn. That blue hair girl, not Jinx. Though Jinx is mad at Powder. Okay, I'm just confusing you. Oh yeah, Jace and Vi epic team up. They punch people and kill a kid. Oh yeah, and Jinx has purple eyes. I guess you can guess what she drank. Yummy purple juice. Also, we got a mother-daughter drama going on in this episode with the counselor girl that I don't know the name of. The animation is getting more and more and more impressive. Every episode it just gets better. I don't know how that's possible. Also, I almost forgot about Vander and Clagger and Milo at this point. It's been a bunch of episodes since we've last seen them. This episode is freaking amazing, bro. Like, probably the second best episode so far. On to the last episode of Season 1. Let me read you the plot for Episode 9 of Arcane. Close to war. The leaders of Piltover and Zon reach an ultimatum. But a fateful standoff changes both cities forever. Oh my god, there's so many storylines, and I hate it! I don't even know what's going on at this point. Also, that letter from that, Victor Crush girl would have hit harder if we knew the character for more than just one scene. I'm not even joking, she was in, like, one scene. Oh my god. Jinx is insane. I've said that before, but she is insane. Like, insane. And it's confirmed. Because she freaking kidnapped the main villain of the show. Who does that? Also, they set up a lot for Season 2. A lot. So many storylines! Well, the castle's probably dead. Also, there's this epic battle between that villain girl and Vi. And there's a lot of villain girls in this series. So, I'm talking about the one with, like, the purple juice in her robotic arm. You know that one? Yeah, I'm talking about that one. Bro, this freaking episode's amazing. I was practically shaking at the end of it. Doesn't mean I was crying or anything. I just mean, like, everything that's led up to this moment just came out of me. Also, they didn't really end any storylines, so they basically already knew they were making a Season 2. I can't wait. And that was Arcane. That was all the episodes. Now let me give you my overall thoughts of the entire season. It's hard to think of things the show did bad on, but let's start with the good. First of all, the animation is phenomenal. I have no words for how good it is. I just say insane, amazing, masterpiece. Like, it's Arcane. Also, the show has a good soundtrack too. I never mentioned it, but it has a really good soundtrack. The characters are alright. I don't really like some of them though, especially Powder. I hate Powder. She sucks. I hate Powder. She sucks. I hate Powder. She's... But she is a villain, so I guess it works. Also, the show is good with the emotions. It never made me cry or anything, but when something big happened, I felt it. I really felt it. The story was pretty good. It was fairly original. I'm sure there's better stories out there, but it was still good. Also, there's way more this show does good on, but those are the ones I can think of at this moment. Now, here are the bad from the entire show so far. There are too many storylines. There's at least 5 or 10 storylines in 9 episodes, and they didn't even end any of them. They're still going. They're gonna go into Season 2 with all these storylines. There is an entire story for most characters. That's how many stories there is. Also, some storylines will appear like 5 times in an episode, and then there's like some storylines that'll appear 1 time in an episode for like 30 seconds. It's not very balanced. Also, the longer the season goes, the bigger the problem gets. Now, my overall rating of Arcane is a 10 out of 10. Should have expected this one. This is one of Netflix's best shows to date. Also, you don't need to know League of Legends to watch. Even I haven't played League of Legends before. There are some minor problems with the show, but either way, the good overpowers the bad. Watch this now. I'm talking to you. You on the other side of the camera. I don't even care if you pirate it. If you want to watch a good TV show, this is your show. Also, another thing this show does bad on is that I didn't really know much of the characters' names until I did more research on the show after I finished watching. So now I know, like, Clagger, Silco, Caitlyn. Like, I didn't know those names during watching the show. It's another example of them thinking you already know all the characters from League of Legends. But I've never used League of Legends before. I've never played it. Don't assume, Netflix. Don't assume. Either way, that's the end of the review. I hope you liked the review. Hope you agreed with me a little bit. This is just my opinion, so don't take it too seriously. You have to watch it yourself to know how much you liked it, of course. Either way, hope you enjoyed. Adios, everybody. See you soon.